Snowfall, how could you do this to me? How could you do this to me, man? Oh, I'm sitting over here watching Snowfall last night. It pissed me off so bad, y'all. I'm watching this. It started off with Franklin, on the phone, talking to, I guess one of the CIA dudes or whatever, and telling him that Teddy's dead. And if y'all didn't see the last episode before the season finale, man, Teddy got shot. Franklin mama shot Teddy. Yes. Right before he was finna get the money. Right before when he was finna get the bag, the selfish mama shot Teddy all because she thought that her husband was still alive. But anyway, let me focus on this season finale, man. So when Franklin get off the phone talking to, I guess the CIA dude or whatever, telling him something he didn't want to hear. So Franklin's at the bar. He's at the bar with the blank stare face. Drink on the table, he just thinking about what was his next step is going to be. And how will he be able to make this next move, right? So, come to find out, his woman, supposed to be his wife, making business moves behind his back without Franklin knowing. Franklin already told her, do not make any business moves behind my back without telling me. And what did she do? She made the move. So Franklin put his hand around her neck. He didn't slap her. He didn't punch her. He could have punched her. He could have slapped her for a warning. Just put his hands around her neck just to let her know, like, hey, don't ever do this shit again. Now, I can understand Franklin's anger, but I don't advise putting hands on anyone. But Franklin's wife was a snake. And what I mean by that, y'all, she made another business move behind Franklin's back. She took all the freaking money that was supposed to be under Franklin's name. But since they married, she got a right to be able to take the money that he was finna get to be able to invest into. He needed a loan. Because he thought he had some money in the bank, but his wife did another snaky move behind his back. Cleaned him out. Took all the money. And went back with her mom. To wherever the hell they was living at. Out of the country. So Franklin back is against the wall, man. He really don't have any other option left, but I was thinking to myself watching this. You're going to have to smoke Leon. Because Franklin went to Leon. Asking him. Supposed to be your friend, your man's. Leon talking about he can't give him no money. I mean, what the hell, nigga? All the shit that he did for you. You can't even give him no money just to keep him afloat. I really wish they would have smoked Leon. Because that was some disloyal shit. Talking about what he can't do in a time when your friend needs you the most. Was Leon ever a friend? Or was he just a nigga that was just waiting for Franklin's downfall so he could kick his feet back and be like, hey, if you need something, I got you now. Leon's another snake. Franklin should have offed him and got the money. So after Leon told Franklin no, Franklin's in this car drinking. Heavily. Look like some Hennessy. Maybe some Casamigos. I don't know. He's in a downfall, down state, and he don't know what to do. So D. Ray Davis's character, Dijon, who we thought that was dead, this nigga still alive, shooting up Sherm in his arms, and his needles laid out flat on his back on the couch, fucked up. And he's somewhere out of the country. But Franklin got this information from another guy that was working for him, giving him information on the whereabouts of these certain people. So before Franklin found Dijon, the dude gave him and said, hey, I can't do this no more. I can't work for you no more. So everybody's bailing out on Franklin. Franklin like, what the hell you mean? Until he gave Franklin this piece of information of Dijon's whereabouts. Because Dijon stole $5 million. $5 motherfucking million from Franklin. Moved out of the country. shooting up Sherm and everything in his knees, base head. So after Franklin's man had gave him that information, because he found out where Dijon was staying at out of the country, somewhere in Syria, Liberia, whatever. Found out where he was at, Franklin pulled up. Went through the back, jumped over the fence, took the Glock out, ready. Because he didn't know what he was finna walk into. Came through the back doorway, crept in the house, went past the kitchen, looked to his left, see Dijon, D-Ray Davis's character, laid out on the couch, on his back, shermed out, base head, needle in the arm. He stole that $5 million from Franklin. I thought he was dead. I just stated that, right? So after Franklin had saw all this, he was in disbelief that Dijon would even steal anything from him, because he thought this nigga was dead until he got that information. So Dijon, who we thought had money in the safe, Dijon had a big ass bank safe. It looked like a bank safe, something you see at the bank, with the wheels that you rotate around, opening up and everything. So before we get to this point, Dijon was supposed to lead Franklin to where the safe was at. Dijon had a damn Glock, had a gun under his damn cup, under the damn pillowcase. So he was getting up. He pulled the pillowcase to try to shoot Franklin. Franklin popped him first. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got your ass first, right? So after Dijon laid on the couch, Franklin tried to drag him to hide the body, because there was another white dude in the house too. That was another Sherm head, base head. But when Franklin had drugged Dijon's body off from the couch and everything, he found out where the safe was at. So Franklin had to make a phone call, right? So we can find out the code to unlock this damn safe. So he had to pretend like he was living under the residence, like that was his place. And he got some guy, I think named Miguel, to come over there. So Miguel is some Hispanic dude. Come knocking at the door, Franklin open up. They walk to the back, Miguel's looking around like he, like he didn't really know if that was Franklin's spot or not, which it wasn't, but he was looking around. So Franklin had to push him a little bit so we can get to where we need to go in this back room so you can unlock this damn safe. Because you looking around too much, nigga. You being nosy already, so I got to push you a little bit so you can lead back to the room where we supposed to be at so you can help me get this safe. Now, Miguel is some locksmith open. Look, let me just tell you this. Miguel is a specialist when it comes to this. He drilled like a hole within this safe. I don't know how he do it because it was made out of metal. He drilled a hole within the safe, pulled it open, got it open, and then get this, y'all. Only $12,000 was left in the safe. Dijon basehead ass smoked up and shot up all the millions out of the 5 they stole from Franklin. Shot up damn near half of all that. So basically all the money was gone. $12,000. You would think like that would be like enough. Like I would have took that $12,000 if I was Franklin and moved down and got me a condo in Atlanta. But Franklin was just like, he was just miserable. He had found like it was just $5 left in there. I was like, damn, Franklin, 12,000. I mean, I know that ain't what you expected, but damn, that's still something. That's better than nothing. I know you pissed, but I mean, at least you ain't leaving out with nothing. But Franklin told Miguel, keep the money, man. Keep it. Just go. So Miguel was like, thank you. Miguel thought he was scot-free then. Miguel walked out the door thinking he was going to leave with the 12,000. Franklin shot his ass in the back. I said, ooh, damn. Because Miguel was going on saying like, if you just let me look, I got a family. You just let me just walk away. I won't say nothing. Just between me, I don't know nothing. I won't say nothing. Franklin didn't believe that. So after he off Miguel, fast forward, about a year later, the chick that was Franklin's auntie was hiding off in some type of ranch with horses and shit. And these 2 elderly people, like, the FBI, whatever, the police, whatever that's investigating, trying to find her whereabouts, asked this older woman, because they was hiding her from the police or the FBI, whoever they were looking for. They was asking where her whereabouts at, but these two older people, for some reason, they was saying that they didn't know where she was at, and that if they know anything, they would let the police or whatever let them know where her whereabouts was at. Blase, blase. When she was hiding the whole time in that whole little horse ranch thing inside the little stable, whatever. So get back like 2 years later, Franklin's bowling ball head so-called friend, and I'm just speaking on the character, because the character just pissed me off. That I just got to talk about the size of his head. Bowling ball head friend, so-called disloyal friend who could have loaned him at least some money. He come walking through the neighborhood 2 years later with the little Jerry curls or whatever. The young homie stopped him like, "Hey, cuz, where you going?" Like, he was like, "I grew up here," and everything like that. He cleaned up, got his goatee, everything. He coming back from Africa to come back just to visit, just to see how everything is going on with Franklin. Just to see if Franklin is down and out, just so he can get a little kick out of it in the inside. And I know that's all what he was doing, because he know Franklin have a damn dime to his name. But you want to show up? You want to show up just to show your face back up in the hood, just so you can just say like, "Hey, I made it out." And that's great that you made it out. But you could have helped your homie out. At least a little bit. Huh? Just a little. So when the homie was telling him, like, after he had got through talking to them or whatever, the kids, whatever, he kept walking and he seen Franklin's house that he grew up in, with his mother and his family, like that. It looked like a straight bando. And y'all know what a bando house, you know what that looked like. That's what it looked like. Franklin couldn't keep up with the payments. And we're going to get to that in a few minutes. But soon Leon walked his ass, knocking on the door. Knocking on the door. Finally, Franklin answers. Franklin got this white beater with holes in it, all showing down his face. His teeth look like he been chewing on nails for breakfast. Like he just been eating crack rocks for brunch and dinner. Dirty ass white beater with holes in it. Facial hair growing out, everything just looked bad, man. I was like, damn. Why they had to do that? That would piss me off about this whole situation. Why Franklin couldn't just have a little piece of money just so he can go off into wherever you want to go, into another life, into another city, state, or whatever. Just took that $12,000 and just left. But Franklin turned into a basehead, just like Dijon. So when him and his homie was walking, talking, and laughing with each other, bowling ball head, supposed to be his friend, looking at him like he's sad. I'm like, nigga, you could have helped him. What you looking all sad and teary-eyed for? So when Franklin got to talking about his baby mama and everything like that, he just looking like, damn, man. Look what Franklin turned into. And what really hurt me, man, when Franklin asked this man for $10 just to go get a brew or something to drink a little bit. Leon gave him 20. He said, "Oh, 20? I said, "Oh, Lord." That hit me even extra hard. Franklin was happy about a $20 bill. I said, damn, man. This is messed up. This is messed up. Whatever happened to the $12,000? Damn that house. He could have left and moved, like I said, to a condo in Atlanta. And got his life right and just made some business moves out there. A restart. Like a renaissance, a rebirth. But he didn't. So after him and Leon was talking, they was walking back after he had got the liquor or whatever that Leon gave him the money for to buy. They was walking, he had the liquor in his hand, whatever, in the brown paper bag. They got to talking, he was telling Leon like how proud he was of him. He said, "You my friend. You my best friend." And he said, "I'm proud of you." And after he was saying that, he seen the FBI, because the payments or the lease was up or whatever, up on the house or whatever, and they was gonna get ready to kick the door in to put Franklin out. But he wasn't there, but he just watching the whole thing and them kick down the door open because his payments was up. Like he had time. They was finna kick him down and take over the house, man, because he couldn't make the payments. So he was saying that, and after Franklin had said what he said to Leon, he walked away, and Leon was like, "Say, say." Franklin just kept walking. Camera zoomed in and saw how bad Franklin looked and how just bad this whole thing went down. And Leon with the whole glory, with the Denzel teardrop rolling down his face, one little teardrop. And then went off, man. Pissed me the fuck off. Like, there's so many questions. Whatever happened to the 12,000? Because he had shot Miguel. If we go back to where Dijon was at and where that safe was at, what happened to the 12,000? Franklin smoked it all up, shot it all up. Because he could have used that 12,000 to get him another place somewhere else where it was a cheaper living, where he could restart everything. But it got to him, man. Got to the best of him. And his mother visited her in jail, called her a bitch and everything like that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. His mother was foul. Because she gonna get mad because Franklin was telling her, like, hey, if I never saw you again, I'll be okay with that. Franklin was in a different mind state. And his mother didn't understand that. You know? You can look at it as Franklin being selfish, but when you in that game and then everybody just seemed like they're turning on you, it's like, you can't really trust nobody. It gets that deep like that. And obviously he couldn't trust his mother because look what she did. But she ended up getting locked up. He ended up panicking, calling her bitch and everything like that. And that was crazy, but that's that whole season finale breakdown. Y'all like the video. And Sensei Reality TV, live, love, laugh, stay military minded. And I'll holler at y'all later, man. As you can hear in my voice, I'm still recovering from the disappointment of that, how the way they ended. But I loved it too at the same time, but it was just dramatic. I didn't want to see him going down like that. But one love, peace. I'll holler at y'all later. Gone.